Skyler.
We are following a developing story in Russia where more than 60 people are confirmed dead in a fire at a shopping mall. The fire started yesterday and took until today to put it out. It tore through the upper floors of the mall where a movie theater and children's playground are located. First responders are still looking for missing people, but they're struggling to reach the upper floors because the roof has collapsed. The cause is under investigation. An interview that aired last night on 60 Minutes is getting a lot of attention this morning.
Stormy Daniels sat down with Anderson Cooper about her alleged affair with President Trump. Hena Doba reports.
The porn star, who alleges she had an affair with President Trump, claims she was threatened after she told her story in 2011. Stormy Daniels, whose real name is Stephanie Clifford, says she was in a Las Vegas parking lot on her way to a fitness class with her young daughter when a man approached.
A guy walked up on me and said to me, "Leave Trump alone, forget the story." And then he leaned around and looked at my daughter and said, "It's a beautiful little girl. It'd be a shame if something happened to her mom."
The magazine story did not run, and Clifford was never paid the $15,000 she was promised. Clifford says she had consensual sex with Mr. Trump one time after meeting him at a celebrity golf tournament in Lake Tahoe in 2006. She was asked if she has any photos, emails, or texts tied to the president.
I can't answer that right now.
You don't want to say one way or the other if you have text messages or other items?
My attorney has recommended that I don't discuss those things.
A friend of Mr. Trump says the president called Clifford's allegations a political hoax when he spoke to him on Saturday.
There's never been a claim of harassment. So the president looks at this, and I think he's looking at it like I am looking at it. This is politically motivated to hurt and embarrass him in some way.
President Trump's lawyer, Michael Cohen, has threatened to sue Clifford for $20 million for violating a non-disclosure agreement she signed a week and a half before the 2016 election. Cohen paid her $130,000. He says he was not reimbursed by Mr. Trump or the Trump campaign. Clifford's attorney is seeking to have the agreement voided because President Trump did not sign it. Hena Doba, CBS News.
CBS News has learned that President Trump had dinner with Cohen Saturday night at his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida.
This morning, police are still searching for the shooter who killed a man in a movie theater parking lot. It happened early Saturday morning in Inver Heights. A party bus filled with 40 to 50 young people were being dropped off when a fight broke out. Police say at least 10 gunshots were fired. 19-year-old Billy Ray Robles of St. Paul was killed.
There was an argument on the bus, or a fight on the bus, and he was trying to de-escalate the situation, trying to get in the middle, and he got shot.
The victim's family says a group was out celebrating a friend's birthday. Another person suffered a gunshot wound to the leg, and a third victim suffered head wounds. Investigators are still searching for a motive, and if you know who pulled the trigger, call Inver Heights Police.
The Rogers police chief is sharing his thanks after a donated cold water suit recently helped save a man's life.
My adage is, touched by the wings of angels, and there are things that happen in our life that we just can't explain.
Chief Jeff Beahen wore that suit last week to stay in the water with a man who was pinned beneath a cherry picker in a pond. Now, that suit was a donation from a race called the Carry On 5K. It's named after Carrie Lorman, who died at the age of 22 back in 2009. Her car went into frozen water. Some of the $50,000 raised so far by the race was used to buy the suit along with 5 others that were donated to the Rogers Police Department.
Besides bringing tears to your eyes, you just kind of had goosebumps because we knew that as a race and as a community, we were able to purchase those suits that helped save that gentleman's life.
Chief says the man had hypothermia, broken arms, some injuries to the face, but is expected to be okay.
Wow, just incredible.
Yeah, we've talked about that race before and the goal of raising money for these kind of suits, and how fantastic to think that one of those suits saved someone's life.
And you don't know how many more lives will be saved.
Oh, man, for sure. Kristen Bell bought out a movie showing in the Twin Cities over the weekend.
It's a film that's getting a lot of buzz online. Love, Simon centers around a gay teenager and his struggles with coming out. Celebrities are buying out showings so people can see it for free. The showing Kristen Bell bought out was yesterday at the AMC Theater at Southdale Center. Bell said that she has a huge crush on the movie and wanted to share the love.
Yeah, we saw her announce that on Instagram, on her Instagram. It's like, what? You're buying out a movie
Right.
show? I was trying to figure out what the connection was. She's not in it?
She just loves the movie.
Cool.
Well, we are